Chapter 1: The Anchor Dogs. The three-room house was less a home and more a pressure cooker, built on a fault line. The stability of the entire enterprise rested on the volatile codependency between the two brothers, Lost and Nova. Lost was a walking emotional hemorrhage, his internal state a nightmare fusion of PTSD, ADHD, and bipolar disorder had no filter. Critically, Lost had no emotional armor. His trauma left him completely raw and exposed, meaning his anxiety was instantly broadcast like a volatile radio signal. His brother Nova fought an equally brutal internal war. Nova struggled with PTSD and ADHD contained only by the suffocating need for rigid order imposed by his autism. Nova was internally crazy, and his unflinching routine was not but a manic, desperate performance holding back a flood. The terrifying, essential truth was that Nova was highly dependent on Lost. If Lost spiraled, the structural anchor of the entire house would fail. The two most damaged dogs, Charlie and Lola Pugs, were the seismographs of this environment, trembling whenever the human energy shifted. Chaos detonated on Thursday afternoon. Happy, the bull mastiff, launched into a full speed, while bouncing zoom, shaking the very floorboards. Lucky, the border collie, responded by frantic, nervous attempts to herd the air out of the room. Charlie hit his limit, scrambling backward to disappear into the deepest corner of the unused closet. Lola issued a mournful, operatic whine of pure existential dread. Duke, the massive wolfhound mix, moved with the unhurried authority of a mountain range. He materialized in front of the closet and laid down a gigantic, calm barricade against the madness. Duke instantly acquired an absurd, non-consensual accessory mafia. The staffy princess demanded attention. She executed a perfect, haughty trot, flopped onto Duke's enormous hind leg, and delivered an earth-shattering sigh. I am suffering, her dramatic posture declared, yet I remain, for the good of the unwashed masses. Charlie, utterly done with the melodrama, bypassed the royal footstool entirely. He went straight to Lola and plopped his chin on her back. Done. The fragile stability failed when Lost snapped. His ADHD and PTSD flagged, and he yelled a sharp, unwarranted down at Lucky. The full, unfiltered force of Lost's internal chaos hit the room. Sophie didn't cower. She sprang up, rigid, not scared of Lost, but mortified for him. She launched into a high-pitched, machine-gun bark directed squarely at his face. Her message was frantic, desperate distress. You're breaking. You're going to shatter the Nova. Fix the world now. Nova, meanwhile, was paralyzed. He stood by the kitchen counter, his internal structural columns buckling. His autism screamed for intervention, but his dependence meant he was waiting for Lost to regulate. He froze, his gaze wide and vacant,